What's up, everybody? Nate here from Alien Gear Holsters. I know, okay, before I even introduce Phil, you all know how excited I am. I mean, this is the one and only, okay, I pray to not say this too much, but I'm kind of a Sig guy, and they all know that.
Okay.
You
really all excited. Should be that. Really, you all should be. Everyone should be a Sig guy. Or
I know, and so they all know I'm kind of excited right now about the Sig, which I am. And guess what? We've got some really cool stuff. It's Phil. We're here with Phil.
Hey, everyone.
I'm super excited, man. Thanks for doing a good.
Oh, my pleasure.
Good to see you again, man.
Absolutely.
We've got some really cool stuff here.
We do.
I want to dive into some stuff, but ladies and gentlemen, what?
I'm hiding that for later.
Okay,
so,
we're gonna hide that for later.
So yeah, we got a couple guns here that we're gonna just. This will be the first time we've ever shown them. So you know we're gonna keep. I'm gonna keep this kind of hidden behind here. You can't really see it, and this one's in a holster. You can't see it. We'll save those for last. But yeah, everything else here is pretty much standard. We've been offering it either for the last 1 to 6 months. Some of them just started shipping, and some of them have been shipping for a while. And I'll tell you that actually I can go over each one and say how well it's doing, how much it surprised us, and that kind of thing. Because some of these were surprising to a degree.
Well,
you know?
let's do it. Also, we're going to announce the winner of the No Snag Resolution Contest. Yes, you won the P365 SAS, the Sig Anti-Snag. We're going to tell you about that too. So let's.
Well, speaking of which, there it is right there. This is the 365 SAS. Now this is one of those shockers this year. You know, when I looked at the site a couple years ago, I was like, I'm not in love with it, but let's try it out anyway. And I put it on a gun, fell in love, and then we smushed it down into the slide, kept it super smooth, found a way to, make it snag proof. Now granted, a lot of people, well, I'll carry in a holster. It's not, I don't have to worry about that. But a lot of people pocket carry these kind of small guns in a pocket holster. Boys and girls, just don't throw it in your pocket. And, so that snag is a possibility, but it's also, we haven't done a SAS. We haven't done a SAS in a long time. It's been a while since the 938, even back in the 239 days we did a SAS there. So I thought, heck, man, we don't have to put a front sight on a gun. Let's melt the slide down just a little bit. And of course, the porting is kind of cool. It's pretty cool. It's now, obviously, if you've got really long thumbs, you got to kind of maintain that lower thumb position. But we are actually selling the SAS slide non-ported on our website. So if you have a 365, a standard 365, and you're curious about the SAS, but you don't want to buy another new gun, then you can simply go to our website, pay $250 or so, and bam, you get yourself a slide, throw your barrel in it, throw your guide rod in it, and you've got a SAS of your very own. But but we are going to offer it at a non-ported version. So we'll have both for people to choose from. Because you've got some Elmers out there. I can't shoot from retention. Well, you can, and it doesn't feel great. But if you're shooting from here and protecting your life, you probably don't mind a little bit of burn on your face, so, or a little bit of uncomfortable. So it doesn't even burn you. But yeah, that's the SAS. Super happy, and sales have actually surprised us. We did not expect this gun to do as well as it did, as fast as it did, and so we are back ordered on this, and it's awesome. It's a good position to be in, so we couldn't be happier.
It is awesome. Just so you know, 1 minute before we went live, we just launched on YouTube the evolution of the P365. You can check it out now. We talk about the original 365, the XL, and the SAS, and I break those down. You can interchange the slides on these as well, and I think that's really a cool thing is that I like about 365, which I have a couple of these, and I love them so much. And
well, there's only one exception right now, is you can't put the ported barrel in a non-ported slide. That we actually mechanically did not allow that to happen for obvious reasons. The gas has got to have somewhere to go through the ports, and if there's no ports in the slide for that to happen, it's not awesome.
It's not awesome.
So there's better things in life than that. But so we were super happy about the SAS, and of course we were really happy about the performance of this behemoth here, the X5 Legion. Now this is not a new gun. We've been shipping for about 5-6 months. But it has been our best-selling 320 so far. So the most expensive 320 and our flagship happens to be our bestseller. Initially, this gun was originally designed as a competition gun, specifically for competition. And people were shooting it; they were loving it. It was selling okay. It was doing pretty good. The X5 was pretty popular, but a lot of people were getting it, and they were putting trigger jobs on it, and they were doing a few other things to it. So we just did those things ourselves ahead of time by putting tungsten powder into a polymer grip module. So This is a 43.5 ounce polymer pistol. So you got the weight to reduce the muzzle flip, and you've got the flex to make it softer, all in one gun. And of course, it's cheaper than everyone else. This is $8.99, and you're competing against guns that cost twice as much at least, or more. So couldn't be happier with the X5 Legion. Really cool gun. If you haven't seen it by now, you can go to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you're looking at it, and you can hear me run my mouth about all the features of it. And you know, I hate the sound of my voice, so I'm not going to watch it, but please do. I want you to.
Check it out,
yep.
Please.
So anyway, besides all that, you've probably heard some rumors and some media and little badges and everything talking about the red dot revolution, right? So we can't have an interview with anyone without talking about the red dot revolution. Now, that doesn't just mean, hey man, we make optics and pistols and we're going to put them on the guns. What that means is we are expanding our line. If you look at this table, besides a couple of examples, everything on this table is either optic ready or optic equipped, right? So if you put more and more guns in the market that are going to allow people to pick up an optic, figure out that, oh my gosh, I am a much better shot. I can make hard shots a lot easier with a red dot. I'm more confident in my equipment, and I love going to the range now. Then they're more likely going to realize the benefit and shoot it, and carry a red dot. So what we're doing is the M18. This is a perfect example. This is an aftermarket M18 with a FDE Romeo 1 Pro. Now the Romeo 1 Pro is similar to our Romeo 1, it's similar to our Romeo 1, but there are some changes. Mainly is the footprint. This has now been extended just a bit in the front, so it actually fits on the footprint of the slide a little better. And of course, it's machined aluminum, no longer magnesium housing. Now this one has a shroud on it, so you can get even more coverage, and the shrouds are available at our website. And as an accessory, the Romeo 1 Pro is either available in a 3 MOA or a 6. So depending on what you fancy, if you like really tight, precise shots, 3 is pretty good. If you want to use it for carry, 6 is pretty good. And it's a big screen, so 6 isn't too big at all. But that's an M18 with a sight on it. Now the biggest complaint we get on this is, well, I picked my rear sight assembly off, I put my dot on, I can't co-witness. Co-witness, that's pretty important. People like to co-witness, especially on carry guns. So what we did is we took 2 of our more popular X-Series guns, the X Full and the X Compact, and we actually put sights on them, but we just didn't throw a sight on the back of it. We did a little bit different. We actually did a lot like the law enforcement guns are. This is the 320 X Compact RXP. It's basically our X Compact, but what we did is we just did it the typical standard setup where we put the optic on and we dovetail a suppressor rear and a suppressor front. So it's really easy to co-witness. It's always there. If your dot goes out, or hell, if you just want to take the dot off and put the plate cover on and shoot iron sights, you can. And again, it's available in a full size and a compact. Now we do make 2 other models on the lower level. They come with suppressor height contrast sights, but they're the standard compact and the standard full. No X-Series features like the flat trigger and that kind of thing. X-Series means you're getting flat trigger, better grip, better slides, different serrations. Of course, the X-Series grip module, all the things you love about that. Now, co-witnessable, Romeo 1 Pro still, 6 MOA dot on these out of the box. Awesome gun, and they shoot great, and they're pretty concealable. All right? But it's not concealable enough. We didn't stop. We're keeping going. We're going to keep going. Romeo Zero now. So this is a 365 XL with a Romeo Zero on it. This is our new competitor to the Shield RMSC. Same footprint. You can actually use this and put it on any gun that would accept an RMSC. This sight will go in its place. Now there are some differences between ours and theirs. This one's actually got a polymer housing, a polymer lens. However, it also has a rear sight notch in the back. So all the talk about, I can't co-witness. Well, guess what? Yes, you can with this one because you got a rear notch right there that co-witnesses with a standard front sight. So you can co-witness without your rear sight plate assembly on. Plus, there are intensity adjustments. You got 8 intensity adjustments, and you can, of course, it's completely variable for windage and elevation, so you can get a great shot on target every time. Now, since the screen is so small, I made the command decision to make it a 3 MOA dot because the 6 does look a little big, but that doesn't mean you can't get it in a 6. As an accessory, you can get this in a 6 or 3, but with the small lens, the 3 just looks a little bit better. It doesn't obscure the lens or obscure the target, and of course, this is just a standard 365 XL, so you could theoretically get this with a sight plate assembly, and there are a lot of them out there, and buy a Romeo Zero as an accessory, but we are going to sell it just like this as well, optic ready right out of the box. So
wow.
That is our red dot revolution in full stride.
Red dot revolution.
But we don't, I got two sleepers here, right?
Sleeping.
So these two
Let's
guys.
wake them up.
These two guys. All right, this is the first time we've actually introduced. Sounds like a fight going on.
I know. What's going on? Should we go get in on that?
Security or something? All right. So these are the first time these two guns have ever been shown. They're not shipping yet. They're going to be shipping about mid-year. Actually, I have a really good date on the other, and the other one I've got a pretty decent date on. But this is the most anticipated gun, the most requested gun, the most asked about gun of the show. And we were getting requests for this 2 years ago when we came out with the P210 Target. And everyone loved it. It was inexpensive. It was made in the USA. But the biggest question we got was, hey man, can you make this in a carry model? And we were like, what, a carry model? And then we thought, well, yeah, it's slimline, it's a single stack, it's very slick, and of course, it is a 210. It's an accurate gun. You can shoot targets, shoot targets at 100 yards. It's like a cakewalk with this thing. Well, maybe not a cakewalk, but the gun is capable of doing it. And so what we came up with this puppy right here. This is the 210 Carry. It's an all aluminum frame, so it's not a steel frame, so we got some weight out of it. It's got G10 grips on it. Now these grips are probably going to change. We're probably going to get the smooth grips and put a little texture on those. These, of course, we were getting these out quick so we could bring them to the show. And we also, of course, put Sig Light night sights on it because it's a carry gun, and front and rear serrations. So we actually put front serrations on for those who like to cock the slide from the front. But the several things that haven't changed is the 210 reliability, the 210 accuracy, and of course, a 210